118, clear just top approved. Report 1 web 2 taxi.
Pushback approved, advice and taxi, Korea 118.
인천 컨트롤 JJA1242 request engine start and taxiing.
JJA1242 technical questions, top approved. Report 1 web 2 taxi.
Engine start approved. JJA1242.
JJA1242 squad mode Charlie please.
수강 모드 찰리 JJA1242. 인천 컨트롤 JJ1242 request taxi to runway 3 to right.
JJA1242 taxi to runway 3 to right. Question. Taxi to runway 3 to right. Yeah, taxi alpha, then alpha.
taxi to runway 3 to right via Papa then Alpha JJ1242.
JJA1242 insurance control.
그래서 뭐해?
JJA1242 그 푸시백 언제쯤 준비되어 있습니까?
We need immediate answer.
JJA1242 standby for pushback to Taipei. It takes the time 5 minutes.
맞아, 스탠바이 pushback.
Incheon Control, Clean Air 1200, radio check please.
Clear 1200, it's count clear, clean, so loud and clear. How do you listen?
You are also loud and clear, thank you.
JJ1242, any comment, it's 3 to right, and potato.
Say again JJ1242.
JJ1242, any comment, it's 3 to right, and potato.
Windcom clear to take off, runway 3 to right, JJ1242.
Korea 1219 to confirm.
1219, good.
Korea 1219 is waiting for over 1405 report, report time to Ben.
It's flight level 140 by Goku, call you and you can flight level 30, Korea 1219.
Nation control, this is Korean Air 1200, request IFR clearance 13 map.
Korea 1200, clear to Kimpo via COVID 1 with Q departure, departure only 25, time 18, departure by 270, call 2601.
V1. Rotate. V2.
And then you can shoot Korea 1219.
Korea 1219 flagging.
Confirm level runway 22, runway 25.
Korea 1219 and runway 25.
Thank you.
인천 컨트롤
Korea 1. Come back please. Korea 1200, read back please, sir. Korea 1200.
Incheon control, Korea 118, request taxi.
Korea 118, text to holding point, runway 32 right, via X-ray, Romeo, Papa 1, and Alpha.
Taxi holding point of runway 3 right, via Romeo, Papa 1, then Alpha, Korea 118.
Asiana 214, preparing this start to put after traffic is patient. So, after traffic traffic.
인천 컨트롤 JJA1242 is A1 passing 5,000 feet, Virtual Juliet departure.
0122, Roger. Community Festival 240. We have 41 departure, can fly to restrictions.
Climb maintain flight level 240, cancel level restriction by Virtual Juliet departure.
Incheon control, Asiana 214, request restricting system.
Asiana 214, preparing this start to approved. Before 20 West Taxi.
Official guns staff for and purple.
Korea 1219, everything total, expected total 1 hot cushion, situation. Korea 1219 counter, after total, expect total 2 tango arrival for running RF2, running 25.
Confirm those are 2 tango for ILS runway 25 for the 1219.
Cleaner 1219 Alpha.
Roger.
Cleaner 118 clear for takeoff runway 22 right in the car.
Clear for takeoff on matrix, Korea 118. Incheon QA701 request clearance to Jeju proposing 280.
GA1241, 플랜이 아직 안 올라왔습니다. 플랜 좀 보여주십시오.
QA701 방금 보냈습니다.
네, 구성되었죠. 클리너 1200 리드카트 A. 클리너 1200 into control.
Center, this is Cleaner 1200. How do you hear me, sir?
Cleaner 1200 loud and clear. Could you copy your turn?
Could you repeat again, sir?
Cleaner 1200, Roger, to Kimpo, yeah, coming 1 whiskey. 125, confirmation, Pacific 270, 2601.
Roger, Cleaner 1200 is clear to Gimpo International via Tommy 1 Whiskey departure. Climb and maintain 270 squawk 2601. Roger, runway will be 25.
Cleaner 1200, you're back, correct, schedule start put. Departure, football, record time is taxi.
Roger, push back east of Bluetooth, report when ready to taxi, Cleaner 1200.
Major control clear now 1219 leaving, flight level 30 for flight level 140.
Cleaner 1219, Roger, thank you. Angel 1, clear.
Go ahead.
Clear, Angel 1, clear to Jeju, via 2100 departure, running 22 Romeo, coming 280, clock 2504.
Great, Jeju departure 328 T1 Juliet, climb level 30 squawk 2504.
Clear, Angel 1, you're a little bit correct, report 192 pushback.
And GA701, we are ready now.
Clear, Angel 1, stand by for your pushback to Taipei.
GA701.
Cleaner 118, say again.
Engine control, Korea 118, airborne passing 3,600 for flight 280 for Brooklyn Juliet departure.
Cleaner 118, Roger, coming 18, taxi by 280 via 2100 departure, cancel altitude restriction.
Climb to flight level 280 for cancel altitude restriction via Brooklyn Juliet departure, Korea 118. Control Asian account for request taxi on the request.
Asian 214 taxi to holding point runway 32 right via taxi Romeo, Papa 1 and Alpha.
Extra distance via Romeo, Papa Alpha.
only want to spend this part approved after Asiana traffic.
Our first dragon started with approved behind Asiana 28701. 인천버스 Asiana 244 ready for departure.
Holding station vacancies.
Asiana 244, we are ready for departure. 32 right.
Asiana 212, wind calm and 32 right transportation.
Cluster corner 35 Asiana 244.
Chino 1219 after closed for the maintain 4,000 via 4.2 Tango arrival.
After the descent, 4,000 via the 2 Tango level 3 and 121 either. Go to the Asiana 240 passing at 900 feet closest to T1 departure.
Asiana 212, larger at 21 departure from making 5560, cancel this station.
Proof is the 41 to the cancel altitude station. Asiana 240. Incheon GA701, request taxi.
GA71, taxi to holding point runway 32 right via taxiway Romeo, Alpha 1 and Alpha.
GA701, request Bravo to intersection takeoff.
GA701, taxi to Bravo 2 via taxiway Romeo, Papa 2.
Taxiing straight right, Bravo 2 via Papa 2, Bravo 2.
Engine control, Green Air 1200, request taxi.
01200, taxi to holding point runway 25 via taxiway Echo 1, runway 3, Alpha and Papa 1.
Incheon GA701, ready for departure.
GA701, will become runway 6 right, traffic.
Ready takeoff straight right, GA701.
01200, please copy.
Engine control, Green Air 1200, request taxiway Golf 1 in order to intersect to taxiway Papa.
Okay, 1200, fantastic. Green 1200, taxi to holding point runway 25 via taxiway. Taxiway Gold Point, close runway 31, and then Papa 1.
Roger. Taxi to holding point of runway 25 via taxiway Golf 1, cross runway 31, Papa, then Papa 1, Green Air 1200.
Incheon GA701, passing 1000.
GA701, while your time remaining pressed by 2H of the which one to departure, cancel level restriction.
Climb level 30, cancel level restriction, GA701.
GA1242 to maintain parcel 1405 Brooklyn.
Engine control, JJA1242, descend flight level 140 by Doctor.
Korea 1219 clear timing.
네, 감이 있습니다. 1219.
Korea 1219 continue to maintain seat version, please add up to 21825 upwards, report to established in the required.
Second, please.
Korea 1219 descend and maintain seat version, please add up to 1825 approach, report established.
Roger, 4000. Clear for the LS-25 picture, published established, 1219.
Korea 1200, wind calm, runway 25, clear for takeoff.
Roger, clear for takeoff, Korea 1200.
JJA 1242 the country after foot toil exporter respect to Tokyo 2 Tango arrival for RS2 runway 25.
인천 컨트롤 JJA1242 expect ILS Zulu 25 via total to Tango arrival.
Korea 118 maintain flight to the 140 by Brooklyn.
Descend maintain flight level 140 by Total, Korea 118. Incheon, Korea 1219, established in the LS-25.
Korea 119 was punching up this on it so far.
Zero push, Korea 1219.
Engine control Korean 1200, airborne. Testing 2400.
Korean 1200, roger. Time to accommodating President 270 via commercial whiskey departure, cancel altitude restriction.
Roger, continue commit 1 whiskey departure, no altitude restriction, Korean 1200.
Korean 121 with call 253.
Clear flight order 253 and 219.
Yeah, 701 is come to verify your commander 2504.
Confirmed 2504.
JJA1242 is remain 4000 via 2.2 Tango arrival.
Say again, descent altitude JJA1242.
JJA1242 is remain 4000 via 2.2 Tango arrival, just commit 1022.
Descent 4000 via total to Tango arrival JJA1242.
JJA1242 Jeju QNH 1022.
제주 QNH 1022 JJA1242.
Korean 1200 direct coming.
Commit Korean 1200, roger.
Engine control Trinidad 121 ladder, vacated, runway 25.
Kilo 1219 Roger, taxi your gate via taxi 04, via taxi 04.
Taxi license via taxi with Golf 4 Trinidad 121 ladder.
Repeating control, this is Korean Pentanetic 2, very back.
Kilo 110 inch country, routing for activating, sir. Police station, sir, please.
인천 건설의 Asiana 214 request descent.
Asiana 214 is maintain cushion to maintain flight level 160 by GoPro.
Distance level 160 guide to Asiana 214.
Kilo 120 because that is Bowman.
Jet 2 Omen, Trinidad 1200, thank you.
Kilo 142 correct Hanoi.
Direct to Hanoi JJA1242.
JJA1242, increase level of descent.
Increase rate of descent, JJA1242.
Clear 118 exit first, descending 4000 via 42, Tango arrival.
After the floor, descend 4000 via total to Tango arrival, clear now only.
Colonel 006 fire across to Team Airport via pushing mark level 230.
Clear 1010, clear to Team Airport via Sultan 1 departure. Runway 32 right, can maintain passway 230, score 2405.
Colonel 006 Team Airport via Sultan 1 departure, can maintain passway 230, score 2005.
Clear 1010, score 2505.
Hong Kong 2555.
JJA701 request descent.
Clear 01 is maintain passway 160
160 by total, JJA701. Second floor, clear now only. Request to Jeju QNH information.
Clear 118, JJA1242.
QNH 1022, clear now only.
JJA1242, descend to 3000, clear balance 182.5,
Clear the ILS through runway 25 approach, JJA1242. 인천 컨트롤 JJA1242 establish localizer.
JJA1242 is continue approach runway 25.
Continue approach runway 25, JJA1242.
JJA214, total 12, destination 4000 via total 2 Tango 11.
Total proceed total Tango arrival, Asian Comfort.
JJA214, destination 4000 via total 2 Tango 11.
Descend 4000 via total Tango arrival, Asian Comfort.
JJA1242, becoming 125%.
Say again, JJA1242.
142 with calm, running 25%.
Windcom clear to land, JJA1242.
인천 컨트롤 안녕하십니까. 코리니어 1213 배도출.
Korean 1213, IAC.
So loud and clear, 코리니어 1213.
Korean 1213, cross
2500.
Korean 1213, expanding total first. Departure 182 to right, import time is taxi. Asiana 214, experience 1022.
Say again please, Asiana 214.
Asiana 214, take a QNH 1022.
저기 QNX 1022, thank you for information, Asiana 214.
Korean 1200, maintain 57160 online, before 200 pounds.
Roger, descend to 160 by 4 minutes. 160.
Korean 118, Peter Hammer.
Direct commit, 코리니어 118.
Korean 118, rated by Hammer. Host Hotel Alpha, November Uniform Lima.
Direct Honor, Hotel Alpha, November Uniform Lima, 코리니어 118. 인천 컨트롤 코리니어 1213 리퀘스트 IFR 2 제주 폴포즈 플라트로 프로포즈로.
Korean 1213, trip to Jeju via 21 departure. Runway 22 right. Runway 85 to the Fukuoka. Squawk 2506.
300.
맞아. Clear to Jeju International Port via 31 Juliet departure runway 32 right. Kilometers flat to 240 squawk 2506 Korean 1213.
10.
Korean 113, you leave the correct Chilean dictator profession before runway taxi.
Proceeding new setup level for taxi Korean 1213.
Korean 101, come
Korean 1213, request, particular running.
Korean 110, taxi to holding point 183 to right, via taxi rate, Romeo, Papa 1 and Alpha.
Korean 1213, 택시분이 홀딩 going on runway 62 right via Romeo to
인천 컨트롤 JJA1242 vacate runway 25. Report caution fog.
JJA1242, that's it for your information. Back to your base, Golf 2,
Taxi to gate via Golf 2, JJA1242.
JJA1 Export Design 4000, JJA22 Tango Arrival.
Air descend via confirm?
손님 여러분, 국제공항에 도착했습니다. 여러분의 안전을 위해 비행기가 완전히 멈춘 후 5배트 표시 등이 꺼질 때까지 자리에서 기다려 주십시오. 선반을 여실 때는 안에 있는 물건이 떨어질 수 있으니 조심해 주시고 내리실 때는 잊으신 물건이 없는지 다시 한번 확인해 주시기 바랍니다. 오늘도 스카이팀 회원사인 저희 대한항공을 이용해 주셔서 대단히 감사합니다. 저희 승무원들은 앞으로도 안전하고 편안한 여행을 위해 최선을 다하겠습니다. 감사합니다. Ladies and gentlemen, we have landed airport. Please remain seated until the captain turns off the seatbelt sign. Be careful when opening the overhead bins as the contents may have shifted during the flight. Please remember to take all of your belongings. Thank you for choosing Korean Air, a member of SkyTeam.
인천 포트 플래너 1213입니다. 혹시 푸시백 방향 반대로 해야 되나요?
Clear 128, passing 8, please.
죄송한데 다시 한번 말씀해 주세요.
Insurance code Korea 1220 requesting ATC clearance to import flight level 270.
Clear 122, you have a second for your clearance.
Cabin crew safety check.
Clear 110, with count running 32 right, confirmation.
Number 2 clear.
Number 3 clear.
Number 4 clear. 손님 여러분, 잠시 후 앞문으로 내리시기 바랍니다. 내리실 때 높이 차이가 있으니 주의해 주십시오. 감사합니다. 안녕히 가십시오.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for waiting. You may sit through the front door. When exiting the aircraft, please watch your step. Once again, thank you, and we hope to see you again soon.
R 클리어런스 안 주셨습니다. 왜냐면
Clear 118, Surfer, Design Expression, Country 125, Video Course.
Flatland runway 25, 왜냐면
Regional 214 Dallas, running Christian Fraser, Alex Julius, running 2,000, first report first published.
Clearance approach runway 25 Pacific for establish localized for Asia Tower 4.
Clear 118, we're in position with 7 miles from running, Surfer.
클레너 어머니 세어깅.
Your position is now 5 miles from running, sir.
미스터 프로시 클레너 어머니.
Clear 118, Roger, maintain 4,000, then, by heading 2,000 right.
Maintain 4000 heading 250, clear now only.
인천 컨트롤 JJA1242 arrival gate. Thank you for your AT service. Good day.
Special collector.
Again, the one flight something up for runway 25.
Something up for runway 25,
Now 55,500 feet to flight level 230.
And now the older time and maintain flight level 230, the ascent time of the departure. Cancel level execution.
Call maintain flight level 230, clear level 230.
The 1 to the time.
Panel GA70.
Again, 214, confirm established.
Takeoff established localization on the tofu.
Again, 214, continue approach runway 25.
Continue approach runway 25, Asia on tofu.
Clear 118, turn right heading JJA1242.
To right heading 360, clear now only.
Incheon Country, clearing 1200, leaving Kuala Lumpur 270, descending for 160.
Clear 1200, lobby. Asian 214, call runway 25, clear land.
Control runway 25, Asia on tofu.
Clear 122, inch, cancel field. Clear 122, inch, cancel red cockpit. Clear 122, inch, cancel.
Incheon Country, was it for clearing 1200, sir?
Clear 122, you're clear. To GeForce, the current one week departure runway 25. Current maintain flight level 270, score 2603.
Incheon 1220, you can please.
Clear 122, standby base, FFA, Terminal 118, turn right heading 065.
Heading 065, clear now only.
Clear 1200, after all man, expect the weather vector to arrive runway 32 Clear 120, as for all men, expect to weather vector 2, arrest runway 228.
Roger, after all, man, expect weather vector to runway 20 right, clearing 120.
QA701, standing by clearance.
Attention QA701, take out at 2, runway 25 of first circle.
Hold on, let's do it 25, QA701. Engine control, this is Clear 120, have you got our planes ready?
Clear 1220, red cut.
Good.
I want to take your clear to Gimpo via County 1 Whiskey departure. And passing the 2 points, County 1 Gimpo Server 270, score 2603.
Clear to Gimpo via County 1 Whiskey departure of 25, climb and maintain flight level 270, squawk 2643, train at 1220.
County 1 220 with the correct range is 46, and 4.8 is taxi.
Ready for caution shot, train 1220, gate 13.
And 1220 13 is the
인천 컨트롤 코리아니아 1213 request taxi to runway 32 right.
Korea 1213, taxi to holding Formula 1 and 32 right via taxiway, Romeo, Alpha 1 and Alpha.
Roger, taxi runway Romeo, Papa 1 and Alpha, 코리아니아 1213.
Korea 1200, after
방송 여기까지 하겠습니다. 시청해주셔서 감사합니다.